How's everybody feeling? What is going on? I was about to say. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Let me turn this mic down. All right, and we are live. Here we go. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Here we go. Everybody, check. How are we all feeling today? How's everybody doing? All right. A little bassier than normal there, right? A little bassier, but here we go. All right, how's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing today? We're going to go over the markets. We're going to talk about a bunch of different things, and we're going to educate you on what's happening in the world. Now, some big news in crypto. Obviously, there's always big news in crypto, but there's big news in crypto coming. Something I want to talk about is I just got 10 coins kind of put into my mind here, and two of them I really want to discuss. And one is XIO at 55 cents. You can get it here on Uniswap by Laxi. Uniswap's probably the only one I would use here. I don't know much about the other ones. Uniswap is something I would use with an Ether pair. Something you want to check out. There we go. That's what it was. The microphone wasn't turned the right way, so we were getting a bit of a okay. All right, here we go. Split the money across IOST and see it like you mentioned. Let's hope for the best. Interesting. Okay, yeah. I mean, IOST is definitely gonna make you some money, man. I'm telling you, it's a sleeper holder. But yeah, I found some new coins today that are very interesting. Good morning, Ali. How's everything going? I found some really interesting coins. Right here is XIO. Okay, let's look at the chart on XIO. It has been on a bit of a run right now. Let's see if we can see it here. It's so new. Sometimes they're not here yet. XIO BTC. Yeah, it's really not on a big exchange yet. I don't think there's released yet. I think you can only get it on like Uniswap, and see, that's what you want to get things before they hit big exchanges. Once they hit big exchanges, the more liquidity comes, you start to get paid. So there's a learning curve here for people that are just jumping in, and then the people who have been in a long time. Crypto tends to pay you more and more. Like the more you know, the more you're ahead of the game, and the more you're ahead of the game, the more you get paid in crypto. It's actually ridiculous. So like the longer you stay in, the more success rate you're going to have. And what I'm saying is like this, Uniswap. Okay, you should open up a Uniswap account, get yourself a couple $100 worth of XIO. Why is XIO amazing? Well, let's discuss it. Right now, everybody's staking. If you don't know what staking means, it means that you take the coin and you put it in a wallet and you don't spend it. And you prove through blockchain analysis that you own the coin. And because of that, what the coin owners do is they airdrop you or send you percentages of the gains that come from not using the coin. For instance, supply and demand. It's basic. If you take your money out of circulation, you're adding to the supply, right? You're actually taking away from the supply out in the world, right? Like say I just went outside every day and I went to the bank, or I bought a bunch of stuff, old stuff, and I held it for years, and it got more valuable, and then I went and sold it all and took all the money and put it under my mattress. And I kept doing that. And I very rarely spent any of the money. I would actually be raising the value of the dollar because I would be taking it out of circulation. That's what staking does. When you stake a coin, you take it out of circulation. Okay, when you're staking a coin and you take it out of circulation, you actually are adding to the value of the entire ecosystem of that coin. Now, crypto likes to involve the holders, such as like the banks, but the bank wouldn't tell you how much money they're making on your money. They like to keep that completely away from you, which is a scam. Honestly, because they should be working with you because you're giving them your funds. Actually, when you open a bank account, it's a loan. You're making a loan. When I buy Bitcoin and I put it on my Trezor, I am not loaning that money to anybody. It's mine. There's a big difference between putting Bitcoin on a Trezor and holding it yourself and having a crypto account at a bank or something like that, or having a savings account at a bank, because you're actually giving them the right to play with your money. They don't owe you a dime. They could lose it all. Read the fine print of your savings account. It's pretty insane. FDIC insured, yes, to an extent. You also read about that, a natural disaster, stuff like that. I bet you they have a loophole out of paying you somewhere, somehow. So Bitcoin USDT at 11,229 right now. It's consolidating. When Bitcoin is like the cat and the alts are the mouse, when the cat's away, the mouse will play. And as I say that is when Bitcoin consolidates and starts to just, even if it just starts for a second, it's like the second the cat turns away, the mouse will begin to play. People are so fiending to buy and sell these altcoins that the second Bitcoin makes a move, they are just like, let's play with these alts. Let's play with these alts. Now, what do we see for Bitcoin right now on the 4 hour? I'm kind of disregarding this huge pump. If you don't think this was a manipulative wick right here, because look, anyone playing this would have put a buy in like right around here, and they would have put stop loss below this trend line. These exchanges knew that. And then some people would have put a stop loss like right below this wick. Very rarely someone would have put a stop loss here. But I'm going to explain to you why I'm a very experienced trader and why you should definitely keep watching this channel. Because I basically circumvented through that period with large positions in altcoins and did not suffer a beatdown. I bet a lot of people did because they had stop losses. When you're running in a market like this, you can get a little bolder with your stop loss, okay? And honestly, this is like, you have to know the rules to break the rules, but it's how it works, okay? So, for instance, I'm going to show you this trade I made here with Doc, okay? I got into Doc for 4,072 USD dollars at 8:01 p.m. at night, okay? Now, if you remember, that was 8:01, okay? 8:1. Now, let's look at the chart of Bitcoin, right? Boom. August 1st, boom. August 2nd. So the next day, Bitcoin tanks, right? Most people in an alt would have lost a crap load of money. Now, look what I did, and I'll show you what happened. I knew Doc was the winner, okay? It was in a falling wedge. And I had, I was like, you know what? This thing is going to do its thing. And I get in somewhere around, let's see, where's my buy? 1,453. 1,453. Somewhere like right there. So here's my buy, this green line right here. Now, my stop loss normally would have been like, in a normal, would have been like, 10%. And I had $4,000 in there. So I would have lost $400. Boom. And literally, I got in at 8 and that happened at like 2 a.m. or something. So in 4 hours, that's why crypto is no joke. That's why you need to watch channels. You need to study. Because if you don't, you're going to get burnt. So my stop loss, look, stop loss is at 0.08, right? My stop loss is right here. Like down, 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 down. Like further than the lowest wick I could find. See, like down in this area. And some would say, that's very bold, Sam. Why would you risk that much on that trade? And honestly, is like Doc, look at the last pop it had. Boom. And I called this pop. I'm really sad. And I got out right here. I did my measured move. Boom. I missed out on huge moves. More to come. And I think Doc is really, look at the thing. It's about to hit its all-time high. And once that happens, I feel like it's just, look at this. It wicked all the way to 2.6. So I just think huge gains are coming for Doc. I have my 32%. I'm waiting. This is kind of a retest. Might be a good chance to pop into Doc right now. So just something to say. We are on the precipice. Anything can happen. Bitcoin can crash at any moment. That's why this is the riskiest asset class to trade. Unless you trade it every day and you get good at it. But even then, it's a very risky asset class. Like this log wick would have been an amazing time to buy. I had spots on Dash at 83. Still looking at band. But yeah, XIO, put that on your radar. And then Centric rise. Centric is on my radar now. Shout out to Javon James. Without his channel, you wouldn't be watching this channel. He taught me everything when the BitConnect and all that nonsense. I only put like $100 into it, but like I saw what people were doing, and that was the first introduction. I saw him going, I'm gonna put money here and do boom. I'm going to reinstall this into that and blah, blah, blah. And it was just like, what? But if we look at Central Rise in the last week alone, it was 0.0. It was 0.2 of a penny, right? And now it is 0.7 of a penny, on its way to a penny. That's basically a 3x right there. 2 times 3 is 6. So a little over 300% gains in Centric Rise. And I guess it's made to rise. Let's look at the website together and do a little deep dive into Centric Rise. How Centric works. Get started is easy. Step 1, buy Centric Rise online from these exchanges. Step 2, convert CNS to Centric Rise using these instructions. Hold Centric Rise and watch its value increase every hour. It's kind of nuts, right? Hold, transact, buy, and sell Centric Rise is cryptocurrency designed as a reliable store of value and a stable medium of exchange. It trades at predetermined value made possible by its hyperscalable deflationary system. Current value is $10 USD. The value of Centric Rise increases hourly. Learn more. Increases hourly? Like, listed on leading exchanges around the world, Centric Rise provides liquidity on demand for Centric Rise holders. Centric Cash converts Centric Rise at a fixed 1 USD peg. Instantly convert Centric Rise to Centric Cash to access liquidity. The Centric Wallet. Easily track the value of your Centric portfolio. Seamlessly convert from Centric Cash to Centric Rise. Military grade security with 256-bit encryption. I think I may do this. This is like, it seems like a Ponzi scheme though. I mean, like, got the smiling white dude like right there when it says watch the money increase every hour, and then he's looking at you. Rise's value is published up to 1 year in advance. This reliability unlocks endless possibilities. How is it published 1 year in advance? And like, why wouldn't I put $10 million into this and just become a millionaire? Like, learn how Centric works.
Have you heard of a cryptocurrency that only goes up? For 2 years, our cryptocurrency has done just that. Nobody else is doing this. This is Centric. Here's how it works. Centric is a dual token cryptocurrency system. Centric Rise is a token that increases in price over time. The rate of growth is set by the Centric Foundation 1 year in advance, then written to the blockchain. Once set, it cannot change. Centric Cash is a token that is bought and sold at a price determined by the market on exchanges. Because of our dual token system, users can buy and sell Centric Rise at any time. In the early stages, Centric Rise has a high rate of growth. This is how we attract members and gain adoption. Over 15,000 futurists have already given us their vote of confidence. As more people join, the price growth reduces. Right now is the time for you to join. Joining is as simple as buying Centric Cash and converting it to Centric Rise. Centric Cash is the key to the dual token system. The dual token system enables a currency that steadily rises and is simultaneously valued by the people. Additionally, Centric Cash is not minted like a traditional cryptocurrency. Centric Cash is minted when a user deposits Centric Rise into the Centric smart contract. When you buy Centric Cash, you buy a claim to the Centric Rise that the user deposited into the smart contract. Then, after depositing Centric Cash into the smart contract, you receive Centric Rise, and the Centric Cash is burned out of circulation. Now, you own Centric Rise, and you benefit from its hourly growth. The longer you hold, the more it grows. Sign up for a free account on joincentric.com.
This is crazy. I mean, it seems like a Ponzi scheme. I'm going to have to look more into this, and I don't want to push it on anybody because I'm not sure about it. I'm just finding it out with you guys, too. So just something to look into. Centric Rise. I'm going to put $500 of Ethereum in there and see what happens to it. Tell you that right now. That's what I'm going to do. I just have an issue with Bittrex right now and getting in there, but we'll figure that out and get to the bottom of all that. All right. It's a lot of news too, man. Let's see what's popping in the news for Bitcoin. No comments, no questions, man. We gotta get it's gotta get live in here, man. People gotta get crazy. I need more action. More action. You know? People gotta get crazy. All right, where? Who's these 3 people watching that didn't hit the like button? How are you watching if you're not hitting the like button? You know what I'm saying? You want me to bust a rap? All right, ready? Wake up at 9 and go to class, feeling time pass, walking fast in one complete groove. I watch my feet move across the street smooth. It's hard to see the seat ooze out of bleeding bodies at rest. Cause it's life, it remains the one test and gives me pains in the chest, forever marked like a stain in your dress. My energy drained from excess, mind, body, and soul. To stop the government who designed the control. Fuck it, I'll live it till I find my goal, cause it's mine and whole. Hidden such as a diamond can't shine from coal. My main purpose is underneath the surface. I must accomplish goals or else I feel worthless. A one and only chance is what my birth is. A crazy place is what this earth is. Using everything I have to work with. I'm like a bear can when you shake it. Once open, your back and front's broken. While I'm blunt smoking, simultaneously reciting verse. For rap, I have an exciting thirst. Bring the battle I'm fighting first. Electrifying MCs with a lightning's burst. But boom. Echo the sound of thunder. Each day I walk around and wonder how I made it here. I made it clear since I stumbled on my birth. Then I mumbled at my birth. Ba, 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 ba. You told me to bust a rap. I did it. I don't know if you knew I was a rapper, but I am. I have an album on iTunes. I think you knew that, though, because I did the other rap song. Excuse me. Bitcoin USDT. Eerie Fractal predicts Bitcoin will cross above 12K again very soon. Bitcoin faced a steep rejection at 12,000 just 24 hours ago. The asset fell by 1,600 in the span of 5 minutes, liquidating hundreds of millions worth of long positions. Some analysts saw this rejection as a validation of the bearish sentiment. A Fractal, though, predicts that Bitcoin will soon retake 12,000. Bitcoin will soon retake 12,000 Fractal. Bitcoin's rejection on Saturday caught many traders off guard. Okay, man, why are you repeating the same stuff? The analyst in question shared the chart below on August 2nd, noting that Bitcoin's recent price action looks much like a period of historical price action that is likely less known as a fractal, when an asset price patterns are seen across different time frames. Yeah, when they look almost identical. This specific fractal predicts that Bitcoin will drop into the end of this week, likely down to 10.5 before rocketing to 12,000 by the middle of the month. There are fundamentals corroborating the point of view that Bitcoin will soon revert to a stable uptrend, as per comments by Mike McGlone of Bloomberg Intelligence. Bitcoin is more likely to stay in higher levels than the Nasdaq due to increasing demand versus declining supply and reduced volatility versus the Nasdaq. Central bank liquidity and fiscal stimulus may limit equity downside, but it's fuel for bull markets in the quasi-currencies. It was restated by Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital. In an interview with CNBC, the former Goldman Sachs partner said the central bank money printing will drive capital and investors to Bitcoin and gold. It's true. And I've been saying this for a long time. It was a good call last time. This time it's likely that Bitcoin holds 12K and consolidates around that level while capital moves into altcoins to test those waters. If 12K holds for 12K holds for 3 to 5 days, then we can expect the next phase to build for a much bigger run. It was a good call last time. This time it's definitely likely that Bitcoin holds, but yeah. So the importance of the 12,000 was confirmed. Now, do you guys think the CME gap will get filled? That's something I really want to ask you guys. Do you think the CME gap will get filled? That's something I really want to. Oh wow, this is like not latent at all. Will get filled. Like blah 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 blah. I just want to see how latent this is. That's something I really want to. Oh wow, this is like not latent at all. Will get filled. So if I say hey blah 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 blah, I just want to see how latent this is. That's something I really want to. Oh wow, this is like not latent at all. Will get filled. So if I say hey blah 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 blah, it's about 10 seconds slow. So you guys get me 10 seconds after. I'm just checking that. Eerie Fractal predicts the Bitcoin will pump. Yes. I mean, I think it definitely, look, we're going to make it back to the top of this. We all know that, to 11.5, okay? Then we may get rejected. If we get rejected and come back to the trend line, we'll still be back at like 11.3 in like a week. I say we consolidate in this area, and then we fly off the chain. I mean, I think this was a manipulative pump by the exchanges. I think someone said, let's get a lot of money. Let's make everyone think we're pumping. Let's get all the newbies to run in. And then let's crash them. You know how many people went hard with leverage right here? They were leverage trading and they got banged out. I mean, no one thought. No chartists were like, we're going to see 10.5 tomorrow. Like, nobody said it, dude. I don't care. Bitcoin will do something crazy. So 3 cryptocurrencies worth watching this week. And these are on my radar as well. But VeChain, I think VeChain, people over-obsess over the CME gaps. I think so too. I don't think we're going to hit this one. Hey, 5% don't get hit. So I say it doesn't happen. Bitcoin is still in action this week, but it's also causing a little more of chaos with the altcoin market too. Most of the time, altcoins are happy to ride Bitcoin's coattails, but the recent lull from the major coin has seen altcoins going in on their own. Now with Bitcoin being back in action, traders are wondering if this will dull the chance of an altcoin season or if they can coexist together. The market, of course, is good for Bitcoin, and that's one coin worth watching. So you look at Bitcoin, ETH, and VeChain. The 20th ranked coin by market cap is certainly worth watching this week, as its chart indicates that there could be a breakout coming soon. VeChain is currently trading inside a bullish flag pattern. The 20-day EMA at 1.6 is flat, and the DI and DI are close to each other, which suggests that a balance between buyers and sellers. The coin is on the precipice of going one way or the other. Another way of seeing that is the VPVR. Let's go check the VPVR on VeChain. The VPVR is basically going to show us the momentum of buys and sells. First of all, let's just look into VeChain. Look at that run up it had. Amazing, right? From 8 cents, 0.8%, all the way. It did go to 2 cents. I can't believe it really already hit 2 cents. I mean, I was staring at it down here in 06, 07 area. Now, speaking of fractals, do you guys see somewhat of a fractal? Because I already do. Look at this. We had our pennant, right? This is a bull pennant. We had a run up. I'm going to dispel these wicks, these crazy wicks, because they're just like, I know they're manipulative moves and they're not really like, they're not real price action. If it was a group of us trading, this wouldn't have been done. This is manipulative people who are messing around, you know? All right, we could even just hit the top though, if we want, of these candles. So here we have our falling wedge. Okay, let me go into a better template. Okay, so we're in our falling wedge again. That's my pattern, right? You guys know that I won't even touch a trade really unless it's in a 68% chance of a break to the upside pattern. If you don't know patterns, please go to my pattern video. It's one of my first videos. But if we look at the MACD, it's about to have a blue cross. We have a little bit of a double bottom forming here too. Okay, we have a higher high. Could be the beginning of a new trend line like this. And it's funny, but it would consolidate with this trend line down here. So you can see we are on a trend. I mean, look at this. And I say the trends are parabolic when you have to, this is how you know a coin is good, when you have to change the line. Like see how the line here, and then when you can't, you have to kind of round it. It's a parabola. It's a parabola. I'm actually gonna have to get the rounding tool out to show you guys what just happened. I went down one time. I'm like, what just happened? Now it's not letting me make the round tool. It is so strange. Huh. All right. Trying to show you guys though is that it's a parabola. Brush. See, I wasn't even in the plus sign. I was in the brush, but they didn't give it to me. Delete's not working. This is weird, dude. Huh. All right. Not a big deal, actually, but there we go. But this is what is parabolic. I have to find it. There it is. In my opinion, though. See it? It's going parabolic. And that's kind of the moment where it hits the parabola in the wick. It's the bottom of the wick. I'm going to say it's a good buying opportunity for VeChain. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I would have liked to have bought it down here and here. But here we're getting the same price with a less of a RSI. It's beginning to form. This is also a double bottom kind of forming here, which has a very high inside. So like, boom. I think this is on the way. I think today would be a great day to get into VeChain. I'm going to make that call. Again, this isn't financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Don't take any of my advice at all. At all. This is just my entertainment. I like to just run every morning. I like to just show you guys all these coins. But don't buy any of these coins. You get what I'm saying, right? All right, so here we go. Now, entry into SXPU. So basically, I just gave you a trade. I gave you VeChain. I think it's time to buy VeChain. There you go. It's done. Also, XTZ is just going to keep going up. It's only a matter of time till it mimics what happened with Link. It's in the very similar position as Link as far as the liquidity that it has access to. It's on Coinbase, right? I would caution it now. I don't like to buy anything above here. It could be a double top too forming. It could kind of have a downside, but I like this coin. It stakes at 6 to 7% a year, so you gain some value by holding it. And it's very, very popular. It's on an uptrend. You know, you're going to be buying into a trend. Obviously, that huge wick would have been great. 265 would have been nice. You'd be up 40 already, 40 cents on that buy, but it is what it is. Let's see what else we have moving today. On my list, at least. So Blaze, I mean, blue as hell. It was on my radar. Told to me numerous times by my mentor. I had these like mainnet launches things here, but it didn't obviously print it perfectly. I'm gonna have to reprint that. See what's going on with that. But you got to really actually get a whiteboard and you got to start writing things down. But yeah, we got XIO looking at me. I got Centric Rise, which I found out about today. If you guys just looked at it, is pretty nuts. We're going to look into that and figure out how to do it. It looks like you can buy it on Bittrex. Then you go over and you exchange. After purchasing Centric Cash, you'll need to convert it to Centric Rise for the value to grow. Converting your CNS is easy. Simply follow the steps to flow. Create a free account, Centric Wallet. Activate security on your wallet if you need help activating security. Watch this video. Send your CNS to your Centric Wallet. You can find your Centric Wallet address by clicking the green request button. When your tokens appear, click the green convert button and follow the steps. If you need help following the convert steps, watch this video. Decentralized Centric Swap. Advanced users can convert their Centric tokens using the fully decentralized swap tool. For more information, decentralized Centric Swap. More advanced. Please connect a Tron wallet. Centric Shop recommends Tron Link wallet. Download it to your device. So that's what they're doing. And then you can just bring. So once your wallet's in there and you just do a swap, man, that's pretty good. Dude, I'm gonna put $500 in this, and I'm gonna see where it goes, and we're gonna check up on it every few weeks. There's no reason not to. If I lose it, I lose it. Completely lose it, you know. I want you to watch this, The Biggest Scam in the History of Mankind, Hidden Secrets of Money, Episode 4. Please watch this. Watch the 7 minutes. Get into why. Watch the whole thing. It's 30 minutes. Best 30 minutes you've ever invested in your life. You're going to learn so much, and I guarantee you will come out on top after watching this video. It changed my life forever. It will change yours. Trust me. Trust me. This was on my radar. I missed the boat. I knew all about it and everything. But you can't trade every single coin, you know? I'm telling you, though, looking at DREP up 4 or 5%. Kind of was looking at this. I made a call on it. Tomo chain. Tomo. That blast just really threw a lot of stuff off. Nano is a coin you definitely want to look at. Neo is a coin you want to look at. Put it on your list. If you don't own Link yet, I think you're kind of messing up. Okay? I put everyone into Link. Or I suggested. I basically gave you the greatest moment here. We were watching Link together as a group the last few days. I drew this triangle for you. I said, you know, it's about to break out. It has a pump coming. It had a MACD cross right there, you know. And I said there's 32% gains coming for Link, you know, if you bought it right here on this retest even. And we're halfway there and more. And my target is $10.26, and I stand by it. And I'm going to tell you that you should have made that trade. But again, don't take any of my advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm in Knowles for a heavy chunk, and it feels like Knowles is bottoming out. Another reason why it gets easier to make money when you're a more advanced trader, because you don't, like, I didn't sell this. I didn't sell these dumps. Probably may come back down to the trend line at 42 before it begins to grow again, which is sad, but I think that's what will happen. Hope we can get some support here off that 21-day moving average and begin to get across, and then we can get back to bullish sentiment here for Knowles. It had a beautiful run-up. You know, and it basically, if you look at fib on this, had a beautiful run-up, came back down to the 618 almost. In this pocket, the golden pocket between the 618 and the 0.5. This is accumulation zone for almost like 60%, 70% of assets. You want to be getting them in the 0.5 to the 0.6. They call this the golden pocket. Okay, so actually is a perfect time, textbook time, to be accumulating nulls. This is just something I'm showing you guys right now. It's kind of a rounded bottom. It has put in a higher low right here. We do want to see it close. Let's see the weekly. We do want to see this weekly candle close in this region if we can, above it in the next week. We would like to see that. It does look like it has some downside coming on the weekly though. Huh. It's a shame. Struggling. Something I want to look at though. I'm in Knowles, so I'm just want to. What's the title of the video? Oh, the one I told you guys to watch there. Struggling. Something I want to look at though. I'm in Knowles, so I'm just want to. Right here. What's the? I'll put the link right here. I'll put the link right here for you guys. It changed my life, man. Was it? Yeah, take that. Take that, bro. Take that. I swear to God, you will never be the same. Never. Never. Never, 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 never. Amazing bit of news there. I want to dash at 83. Could have got out at 95. Yeah. That's just not big enough of a pump for me. Something to look at, though. Yeah, so centric rise, man. Get me kind of... But, like, how can you just make money guaranteed to make money? Like, what? Like, how does that work? I don't know, man. ERD, dude, making its way back. Wow. Let's go back to that 4 hour on ERD. Starting that rounded bottom area again. Getting a MACD cross. ERD, man, this thing went parabolic. It went from 0.2 of a cent all the way to 3 pennies, baby. It 30x'd, like you read about. So there's a lot of hype behind this coin, and that's just something you got to think about, right? You got to look at the fundamentals, you got to look at the charts, and then you got to look at how many people know about the coin. And those three things together get you situated. Then you situate your charts into where you get into where you want to buy. Like it's like a 4 or 5 step process. Trading, really. Like trading isn't the trade. Like pressing the buy and sell button is like such a small part of actual trading, right? It's all about the prep. It's all about the prep, right? Damn, we were up big on 159, almost hit 16. Oof, doc, man. It's hard to hold these long term because eventually you get into some pain. But that V-shaped recovery should give us some good support. I'm holding doc, man. I'm holding my doc. Okay. What else am I in and why? Okay. Hold positions in FET right now. FET, there's talks about FET being added to Coinbase. So I think it will. And it's only worth, 7 cents right now. So at 7 cents, pretty cheap. Once it gets onto Coinbase, I think it's going to be the cheapest thing on Coinbase. Right now, the cheapest thing is Orchid, right? That I can see in my Northeast region that I can buy. Maybe you can buy different things. Different states have different regulations, but yeah. I'm also in IOST. I want to build a large position in IOST. I'm down $34, 2.5%. I'm in 1360. I'm also in Matic USDT. I'm also in LTO. Okay. I have a position built in ARPA or ARPA. Okay. I'm in Dogecoin just for $600. Probably should just get out, put that money somewhere else. It went up a little bit. It was kind of a joke with my wife, you know. And nulls, I'm holding nulls right now. And those are my positions in my regular trading account. If you like to know what coins I own, let me break it down. I'll tell you my coins right now. My biggest holding is Bitcoin, okay? I hold more Bitcoin than anything else. And that's any, I own Bitcoin. I own Ethereum. I own Ethereum Classic. I own Monero. I own Cardano. I own XRP. I own BNB coin. I owned TRX, but I sold it. It's basically where I sold it at. I sold it at like 2.5 cents like a year ago. I own ICX, 822 of those. Syndicator, oldie but goodie. Litecoin, BTT, which is BitTorrent, and KuCoin shares. I think you need some KuCoin shares, Huobi shares. I think you just need it. You need exchange coins during pumps. Exchange coins will make money. Yeah. So someone agreed with my idea when I said drep to pop on August 1st. Another guy agreed with my idea, dock to pop. But here's my drep to pop idea so far. So it did not pop. It just bottomed more. But it confirms my double bottom theory here. Look, it's almost the exact place. It bottomed at the wicks. I feel like that's it. Like, that's the bottom for DREP. 002366. Like, that's it. It's on the way up. And I think it'll create a formation there. But that's just my idea. Maybe I'm wrong. Doc about to pop. It did pop, but we did have a little bit of a retracement. But that's usually the retracement is the buy there, and then boom, we're off to the races. So, and it's sitting there with that MACD cross about to happen. That blue's about to cross, and I think we're gonna shoot up. So, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that. Any coins you guys going over? Anything you want me to touch base on? Talk about? It's really like interactive channel. I really need the something to bounce off of. That's kind of what makes me the happiest. Band, man. Band's always on my radar. I just like want in on Band. It's like, damn. I'm always afraid to buy it because it's always going up. I should just have money on the side for the biggest crashes possible so I can get into Band. Rep, I got into Rep at like 19. I sold at 23. Again, I like to show my last like 20 trades, 10 trades. Just so you guys know you're not dealing with a sucker, you know? And I can show you my portfolio. I mean, look, nulls, doc, all that stuff. It's in there. Everything's popping today. Shills. And you notice I'm a heavy USDT pair guy. This is how I look at it. A lot of people trade for Bitcoin to get more Bitcoin. I'm also trying to live, so I trade for USDT, and then if I want, I'll buy some Bitcoin with the USDT, right? Putting stimulus in Bitcoin. Did you get another check? Like, are we definitely getting another check? Oh, so I lost a trade. A stop loss hit earlier today. I lost a trade at 171 data. That's good, though. That means I have some money to trade. Damn, though. I lost 200 bones. That sucks. Hasn't happened in a while. This one I lost 142, but I gained it back like seconds, like a day later. But these are my last 10 trades, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wins, 4 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. It's actually not the best because, wait, let's see. So we're up 290, 500, 600, 700. right? And then we're down about 400. So we made 300, you know, whatever. Not the best, not the worst. What are they going to say? What is the stimulus? I heard they were going to just completely obliterate the stimulus, but is it going to be all right? What are you hearing? Let's see, stimulus bill. They're going to do with us, huh? Bill passed for second stimulus check. The House successfully passed a fourth stimulus relief package. $3 trillion House. May 16th. All right. All right, here it is. Second stimulus check confirmed. Will African Americans be left behind? Many Americans need another financial boost to help them bounce back from the economic hardships caused by the pandemic. It now seems likely that a second proposed stimulus check is likely. 26 million more people might get cash this time around thanks to Health Economic Assist Liability Protections Schools Act. This could include benefits beyond another payment. The lingering question, the breakdown you need to know. Let's hope people of color will receive these second checks a lot quicker than they did the first time. A study by Urban Injuries Outcomes with the stimulus checks that were delivered faster to wealthier whites than to black and Hispanic families, as well as to lower income households. Specifically, 3/4 of white adults received their checks by late May, compared with 69% and 63% of Hispanic adults. Not to mention nearly half of all Americans have reported the loss of income from March. I lost my job. At the beginning of June, the IRS said it had distributed some 159 million payments. So what is the new check, though? So what's a new stimulus package should offer Americans some financial rescue ongoing recession. It's important to note that the issues identified in the shortcomings. But what's happening with the 600, you know? Yeah. Wow, they're going to break on August 7th. I mean, they better figure this out before August 7th. That'd be horrible. All right. Let's stop getting shilled camping garbage, right? All right, so we're going to get, you know, are they going to keep up that $600, man? That'll be dope, right? Just keep getting paid from home while I do this amazing show. Oh, so they're going to lower it down to 200. They're going to cut the 600 to 200. That's what I heard, man. That kind of blows. I mean, me and my wife are both getting that 6, so that would turn our 12 into 4. That's whack. 800 a week out the door. You're talking $3,000 a month less. That sucks. Sucks big time. Neo consolidating a little bit. All eyes on Bitcoin though. So what do I see happening for Bitcoin? Kind of give you an idea. I was gonna try to make it for market open, but I gotta make my daughter breakfast. So Bitcoin right now is, in my opinion, is consolidating really heavily. Very similar. Let's look at the last time we had a really fall off the cliff drop and a consolidation. Kind of here, consolidate, and then we dropped again. Consolidation. We dropped up. Consolidation. Consolidation. Consolidation, and then we boomed. Trying to look for like a fractal of sorts. I mean, they had one pretty easily that they said is going to keep moving, but I'm trying to find my own research here. That was just crazy. I still can't believe I'm looking at a wick like that. Like, that's nuts. That's such manipulation, man. I just... it makes me laugh because it's like so sick. Like, these guys are sickos. And right back into the pattern too. Like, uncanny how it hit my yellow line, like, that I had drawn beforehand. That's why I like to extend my lines like this, because then you see, boom. It is rounding up though. That's the 30-minute. On the 4-hour, it says Bitcoin is done and is about to turn bullish and rip up again. So looks like we're going to like 11.6 tonight. So that's good for all the altcoins that are in the USDT pairs. Watch your BTC pairs. Some are going to be up and some are going to be down. It all depends on what you're trading, honestly. It's a bit of a shady game right now. If you're not an experienced trader, I would sit on the sidelines for a little bit. LTO reclaiming 7 cents. This is really big. SXP USDT at 189. That was a huge rip up. A couple more, and it's going to have to consolidate back down. I would get back in at like 162, 164. Probably a good place. I see these things are so big, and they're going to be basically, if you don't know what SXP is, it's going to be a swipe debit card for your Binance account. I mean, if you don't think that's going to go up to $10, 5x easily, like, come on, right? Like, it's popular, it's known, everyone's going to use it. It's a no-brainer in my opinion. Like, not much can hurt you there. If you slowly buy into it, a little bit at a time, you're going to be fine. So we were calling for this huge moon in XRP. We see a double bottom here formed. Boom, boom. We kind of hit our measured move, which was here. Here I was in this rising wedge, and I said we either gonna have a target up or target down. We did break down. Really sad for that. Let's see what we can see on a grand scale though. I'm going to check the 3-day. The 3-day is powerful. On the 3-day, we're parabolic. It's going to have to cool off. We're so overbought, it's absurd. This would be a good time to short. This would be a good short, honestly. Like, perfect short. Look at if you shorted here. You'd have made a killing. How much would you have made? I think you go to Bybit right now. You open a 3x leverage short on XRP, and and you're gonna make some money. I think XRP is going to go back down. Let's see how much. I mean, it's so oversold. Look at that. I mean, overbought. Like, it's insanity. On the daily, it's like, it needs to cool off. The weekly has a little more room to run, maybe one more week. Maybe you could get to 34, 35 cents before it pulled back. But Jesus, I mean, you can see it. I mean, it just, maybe it cools off on a bull flag up here and pops. We're going to have to wait. I wouldn't touch this till I see consolidation or a bull flag. This has had its move. It's only a matter of time. Even here, a little more run up. I think we'll get back up here to 32. I think it's going to hit that. We're going to double top, and we're going to come back down. Sad to say. But yeah, I would be preparing a short. Looking at the 3-day, I'd be preparing a short on XRP. Hate to say that. 32 to like 27 cents, which would be a nice 20% short. I'm not saying we're going to lose a lot of the gains. I think 32 to 27 is going to be the drop. Something like that, in that range. But you can just see where it's just so overbought. It's sad to say. See what these cons say. XRP finally eclipses highly anticipated landmark. Where are the bulls headed? XRP has been far weaker than the rest of the major currencies, even after numerous overall market pumps. The digital asset is still down a lot since its all-time high, for instance. Bitcoin was only down 45% since its peak, while XRP is down 92%, even after the recent upsurge. The past week, XRP has been able to demolish several important resistance levels and has now finally climbed above the 30-cent level. Unfortunately, XRP is still far away from its peak at 34.6 in early 2020. The next resistance level is at 35, which is established on the 15th of February, followed by 40, and finally 50 cents. For support, bulls can use the daily. Yeah, so I think we're going to go to 32, retrace to 27, and then the 27 climb up to 30, and then we're going to see the pump to like 38 cents. Consolidate, 35 again, and then the pump to 40 cents. It's going to be a slow climb, you know. It's not going to be easy. It's just going to be a slow climb. All right, where's data? I got into data at 538. I just wanted to check out I got stopped out. I almost didn't notice it because it happened in the middle of the night last night. So, okay, so this is where I bought. So I must have gotten hit on this wick right here, which is kind of strange because it doesn't consolidate with anyone else's wicks. They're just wick hunting these freaking scumbags, dude. They brought it right back to the price at 4969. I bought it 5.0538 though, so I was gonna get pounded anyway. I bought up here, so bad move for me. I bought here in this consolidated range, right in this area here, this 5-3 area. Thought we were going to pop out, have a nice run up, but we did not. Definitely was trying to play this falling wedge, see? We do see somewhat of a double bottom here. Kind of boom, boom, you know, seems to be the bottom. But you know what? This coin can pump hard too. Last look, boom, and it will pump. I thought I was going to, see right here, I thought I was going to get into that pump. I bought this breakout and just didn't work. It doesn't always work. Okay, guys? It doesn't always work. All right. Check out my doc, baby doc. So it went up, but look, that wick tells me that people want doc, man. Oh, and we want to check the VPVR on VeChain. We just want to see if what they said in the article was correct. Okay. VPVR. I don't like using it too much because what it does is it like slows down the chart a little bit. See, it takes a while to load. So we have heavy buying and selling here. At that 1.6 region, yeah. And then we have heavy buying and selling at 9 region. But yeah, around here, the longest one here, the most sells and buys at 1.7 and that 1.6 region. Looks like it may hold. I think we'll come back down to the trend line though, at least. But even if you lose a little bit, there's not much loss in percentage, you know. Yeah. You don't want to miss out on VeChain, man. That's like the monopoly of basically supply chain. So actually with a MACD cross coming too. Right there. Look at that. You know what, guys? I'm going to get into VeChain right now with that data money. That's what I'm going to be doing. As we speak, I'm buying VeChain. Let me see how much funds I have available. I got $1,230. I'm going to start my VeChain position. I know it's something you need. And I know it's worth it. I think we're in a good spot. So you guys are going to watch. You're watching me make the trade. Crypto Lifer. VeChain USDT. Even though SXP though, man. Maybe I want SXP. Maybe I should split them. Profit at 58% at 2.6. We'll set our stop loss. We'll be willing to lose what? 25% of this. $400. Take a huge pop down to 127. All right, and you can buy at 16523 or 16526. I like to go in the middle. So the bid is 16515. The ask is 16523. You know, I'll just throw the bid in there because I'll just throw a little bid in there and see if I catch it. I don't need to be greedy today. I could even go to 16499. I'll go 16500. I'll play it even. Let's see if I catch it. Limit sells, limit orders on my stop and take profit. What I like about actually, I think I can show you this. Yeah, I can show you this, guys, because it doesn't. There's no information you can't see. So this is how I trade. I use 3 commas, okay? And what happens is why I like 3 commas is I used to put a buy order in on Binance, wait for it to catch. Then I'd put a sell, and I couldn't put a sell and a buy at the same time. Couldn't. This has an algorithm that allows that to happen. Very interesting, right? So before I even buy the asset, I have a take profit and a stop loss ready. And I can just scroll this. 58% profit, 23% stop loss. I can split targets. I can trail take profit with a trailing stop loss. I can split stop losses. I can do so many cool things. So look, we're going to go into VeChain. Look, and it went even lower, 4991. So that tells me, man, I'll go to 400. I'll go to 450 right now. Okay? See if I catch that. Could be getting greedy, though. I like my 500, man. It's even. And you get what I'm saying? 16511, 16514. See? Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to get 74,573 VeChain. And now I create the trade. Boom. All right. And I may not buy originally because I'm trying to get it at a price they're not giving it at. I'm trying to get it at 6,500. They want the 6,510. They want the 10 more cents. I'm not budging on that though. And then we wait. And look, my take profits here, my stop loss is here until I get into the three. If you're not trading 3 commas, you're hurting yourself. All right. I'm going to sign off for the day though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do you use the bots? I haven't used the bots much, honestly. I don't use the bots a lot. I just like focus on my trading strategy over and over again. I'm sure the bots would help me, and I see them making 2 to 3% a day. But whatever. Whatever. See, VeChain aims to claim previous support at 200. King of stablecoins. Blah blah blah. There's some news, man. VeChain ready to awaken, poised for higher gains, and I'm seeing it in my own little world here. So that's all I'm saying. All right, guys. Any asset you want me to go over before I sign off for the day? We almost made. Oh, we made it to market open. Let's go check it out. We made it. I didn't think I was gonna be able to stream that long. JNUG, BEX, something I was telling everybody about. Benton Resources. I actually put this on everyone's radar at 10 cents over and over again. Every day I talked about this. Every day. And 100%ed. Just saying. Just saying. I dropped gems. We're also looking at Lamar and Outfront Media. Ooh, Outfront took a beating. Lamar Advertising. 80. Yeah, it took a beating, but they came back on that recovery. 31, they were 100%. Fluent 183. If you're shorting the S, see, shorting the S&P, I just feel like it's only it's in a falling wedge. Like it's only a matter of time till it reclaims. I would still be in a short on the Dow. I don't trust this Dow one bit, man. I think the Dow's gonna tank. It's consolidating though. The MACD cross coming. It's about to pop. Gains coming for the Dow. Netflix at $500 a share. Retrace from 574. Gold at 1970. Let's check on gold right now. Wow, with a MACD cross. Red. We could have some more red, but most of the red is gone, and it has been rising through the red. This is a rising wedge, which is a 68% chance of a break to the downside. But when they break up hard. I'm calling this right now. I don't know why I didn't save my previous work, but this is gold. I'm telling you, gold's a buy right now. Bottom of the trend line. MACD cross coming. We got a target for gold at about 2150. And it's coming. Mark my words, folks. We will see it. We will see it in 2 weeks, I think. Boom. If everything I go on is right. Gold at 1970. Holding very strong. Very strong. Silver doing great as well. Looking like it's in a bit of a bull flag here. I'm going to take out that crazy run up. Was that August 2nd too? No, it was the 28th. It's almost the same thing though. That was like the wick that Bitcoin had. Pretty interesting. It's like they're using the same tactics on different instruments. All right. So the Dow up 126. Yeah, and look, it's a MACD cross. It's getting through the red, and the green is coming, so there should be some gains. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy your moments in this life. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. And remember, crypto is life. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. And without you, I wouldn't be here. So keep coming back. Thank you very, very much. I'm all in on Doc. 4K, baby.